Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Register Now Step by Step's 8th campaign. It's an Ontario student torch relay. Our goal is to register 1 million people in Ontario. We're beginning in Kenora March 2nd, and we're going to finish June 19th. We're going through 75 cities and towns, and we're going to do what we usually do. We're going to be recruiting thousands of students to carry the famous torch in their respective communities. But we have a couple of exciting additions in this campaign. We were extremely happy and honored to meet two individuals that are here today. One of them is Khaled Khatib, whose story was an international story when he lost his 11-year-old brother in Palestine, and the family donated his organs, and he's going to speak to that afterwards. And we also have the famous Hélène Campbell. She smiled, so I think I got the name right. And she of course is going to, in the way that she's doing it to all of us, she's going to inspire us with some words as well. So what I just want to briefly explain as we speak right now is that what we're doing in this campaign is we're webcasting the entire 4-month campaign, and by doing this, we're going to be getting what we call our army of students right across Ontario to use their Twitter, to use their Facebook, and to send a link, be a donor, and have all their Facebook friends, have all their Twitter friends, and with the help of media coverage, we're hoping in each community that we go to, we can have these kids and the rest of the community work on registering people in their respective communities. We feel that in the past 15 years, there's been a lot of awareness done on organ and tissue donations. Even though there's still some education and it's always vital, we feel the time is now when people should register to this newly created registry. I'm going to have Khaled say a few words, and then followed by Hélène, and then if we have a bit more time, I'm just going to explain how we're going to do this webcasting. But before I do that, I want to recognize there's many MPP in the audience. We have MPP Rosario Marquesi, we have MPP Laura Albanese, and am I missing any? Oh, sorry, MPP. Thank you. I think you heard that, Joe. Thank you very much. And, we also have a special note that Leona Hollingsworth from the Trillium Gift of Life is going to say at the end as well. She's the public relations person. And, by the way, we also have Hélène's mom here. And we're also honored to have Mr. Mendel Green. And I hope I'm getting everybody. Father Caporelli's here, I see. And Dominic Barbieri, and so I hope I recognized everybody, and Mohammed Hassan, who's been very instrumental in helping us with this campaign as well. Thank you. And Frank Apuzzo, who's our part of our road team, and he's coming out to volunteer his time. And so with that, we'll pass it on to Khaled Khatib to share his story.
صباح الخير أصدقائي.
Good morning, friends.
اسمي خالد، عمري 20 سنة، أعيش في مواليد جنين فلسطين.
My name is Khalid Al Khatib. I'm 20 years old. I was born in Jenin, Palestine.
أنا هنا بفيزا كندية برعاية ستيب باي ستيب.
I am here on a Canadian visa, invited by Step by Step.
خلال إقامتي في كندا وجدت أن الشعب الكندي لطيف كثير.
During my stay here in Canada, I found the Canadian people to be very friendly.
وأصبحت خلال فترة إقامتي القصيرة حب كندا وعادتها.
And I became to love Canada during my short stay and its values.
وأنا هنا أيضا لأساعد على التبرع بالأعضاء والأنسجة لكل الكنديين.
I'm here also to spread the word about organ and tissue donations for all Canadians.
في 2005 أخوي أحمد عمره 11 سنة.
In 2005, my brother Ahmed, who was 11 years old at the time,
كما كان راجع من الدكان كما اعتادت سابقا يعني.
he was coming back from the store as he has done many times before in the past.
في هاي المرة ما وصل.
This time he did not arrive home.
كنت في البيت عندما جاء صاحبه صار يدق على البيت ويقول إنه في جندي إسرائيلي طخ أحمد.
I was home when his friend came banging on the door and yelling, Ahmed has been shot by an Israeli soldier.
كان هناك حالة ذعر وخوف كما تتصورون.
There was hysteria and franticness, as you might imagine.
كنا على وشك الاحتفال بعيد رمضان اللي هو زي العيد المسيح.
We were just about to celebrate the Eid of Ramadan, which is similar to Christmas.
وقت فرحة وبهجة.
It was a joyful time and happy time.
بدالها رحنا المستشفى إلى حيفا في إسرائيل.
Instead, we had to go to the hospital in Haifa, Israel,
نشاهد بألم هو فيها الغيبوبة في مخ ميت.
to watch him go into a brain dead coma.
دكتور تقدم لأبوي وحكى له إنه في أطفال في إسرائيل بحاجة لهاي الأعضاء.
My father was approached by a doctor to tell him that there are children in Israel who need organs and tissue donations.
أول ما تردد في المساعدة للأطفال لأنه بحب الأطفال كثير.
My father did not hesitate because he loved children.
واستشار ليتأكد عدم الإحراج من النواحي الاجتماعية.
After he consulted with the family to make sure that there is no ethical or moral issues,
واتخذ القرار لينقذ الأطفال.
and he took the decision to save the children.
عائلتنا ممنون لستيب باي ستيب والجالية العربية والمسيحية واليهودية والحركة الإسلامية.
Our family is very grateful to Step by Step, the Arabic community, the Muslim, Christian, and Jewish communities also.
وشكر خاص للسيد مندل جرين.
A very special thanks to Mr. Mendel Green.
وآخرون كثيرون اللي خلوني إن أظل في كندا وأكمل المشوار مع جورج
and many others who helped me stay in Canada to continue the work of my father to spread the word of hope.
لذلك لما تردد في مساعدة جورج مارشيلو وستيب باي ستيب.
That's why I did not hesitate to help George Marcello and Step by Step.
للجهد لتسجيل 1,000,000 أونتاري للتبرع بالأعضاء والأنسجة.
In the efforts to register million Ontarians to donate organs and tissues.
بالمشاركة الخاصة أو بمشاركة الحملة اللي راح تكون بمخاطبة الآلاف من الطلاب والعامة.
To join the convoy and to speak to thousands of students and the public as well.
لذلك لما تردد لمساعدة صديقتي الجديدة إلين كامبل.
That's why I did not hesitate to help out my new friend Ellen Campbell
في محاولة الحصول على زراعة رئتين.
to try and have double lung transplant.
ولما تردد في مشاركة كريستوفر نولز في هذه الحملة وآمل أن يتعافى ويشاركنا قريبا.
And I did not hesitate also to join Christopher Knowles, who I hope will feel well soon and join us very very soon.
ولهذا يجب على الأنتاريون أن لا يترددون في التبرع بالأعضاء والأنسجة.
That's why it is imperative that Ontarians do not hesitate also in registering to donate organs and tissues.
إذا إحنا قدرنا وعملنا أمل وتقدرون تعملون.
If we can and we did, you can and you will.
في الخاتم بحب أحكي إنه في ديننا الإسلام في اتحاد مع البيانات الأخرى الديانات الأخرى.
In conclusion, I would like to tell you that our Muslim religion is in unity with other religions.
بأن إنقاذ الحياة واحدة بأنك أنقذ الحياة البشرية كلها.
That saving one life is saving humanity.
Thank you. شكرا.
And thank you.
Thank you. Well done. And now we'll pass it on to Hélène.
Yes. Hello, my name is Hélène Campbell. Bonjour, je m'appelle Hélène Campbell. I'm here today to talk about the Torch of Life and how I came about. Je suis ici pour expliquer pourquoi je suis impliquée dans the Torch of Life. Et I was diagnosed with asthma as a child, misdiagnosed. Mon docteur m'a dit que j'avais l'asthme quand j'étais jeune. And over the summer, I found out it was not asthma. Pendant l'été, on a découvert que ce n'était pas de l'asthme. With a series of tests and a lot of unknowns, my doctor told me that I would need a double lung transplant. Alors après beaucoup de tests et beaucoup d'inconnus, mon médecin m'a dit que j'aurais besoin d'une greffe pulmonaire. So with this news, I thought to myself, wow, we should try and take the positive out of this negative situation. Alors, j'ai fait face à une situation assez négative quand mon médecin m'a dit que j'aurais besoin d'une greffe pulmonaire. Donc, j'ai dit, j'aimerais ça faire le positif d'une situation négative. And one of the ways to do that was to raise awareness for organ donation using the social media and really just using the voice that my generation has that's so strong. Alors, la manière que j'ai utilisé l'aspect positif de cette situation négative était de faire apporter je voulais faire how do I say awareness en français? Ok, excuse-moi. Je voulais que le monde prenne conscience de l'importance de signer leur carte, de donner les organes. Et j'ai utilisé les médias sociaux parce que ma génération utilise vraiment ça. Puis je pensais que ce serait une bonne manière de faire ça. And so I started to tweet to Justin Bieber asking the Canadian pop star to raise awareness for organ donation. And that's how George, I think, got a hold of me because the media really took up on that. La première chose que j'ai faite avec mes amis, et on a tweeté à Justin Bieber. Et les médias, la radio, la télévision, ils ont tous pris connaissance de son tweet. Et c'est comme ça que George est venu, il a pris connaissance de mon histoire. So he contacted me through the website that my wonderful webmaster has created, and without him, all of this would have not been made possible. Tabor Bucknell, so my webmaster put that together, and George contacted us through the website. Donc, le monsieur qui a créé le site web alongstory.ca pour moi et mon équipe, George nous a contactés vers le site et il a dit on aimerait qu'Hélène fasse partie de notre équipe. So he said we would love Hélène to take part of this team because she has already done so much and just really that's kind of what the campaign is about, to spread awareness for organ donation. Et après que j'ai fait de la recherche, je me suis dit bien sûr j'aimerais faire partie de cette équipe. So after doing research, my mom and I thought this would be an absolutely amazing way to help spread the word for organ donation when my health permits it. Trust me, if I could, I'd be getting in that van right away. But I can't, and that's okay. So it's focusing on the health side. Après que j'ai fait de la recherche, ma mère et moi, on a décidé qu'on aimerait faire partie de leur équipe et vraiment de apporter cette nouvelle à tout le monde, les générations plus jeunes, parce qu'on aimerait changer la mentalité qu'on doit apporter, de faire connaissance à ce sujet. On aimerait que notre génération soit déjà consciente de la nécessité de signer les donneurs d'organes. So our goal is ultimately to register 1 million people in Ontario to be organ donors through this. And I think the ultimate goal would be just that people don't need to be aware of this anymore. We don't need to raise awareness that it's something that the generations will grow up already knowing is a need, and why not sign their donor card, and why not give the gift of life and bless someone else with a second chance through organ donation and tissue donation. With this new registry on beadonor.ca, it's so easy to do, and it's under 5 minutes, and once you discuss it with your family and loved ones in a time when you're able to, it makes making the decision in the critical moment much easier. Donc, on aimerait, notre but, ça serait que le monde il enregistre au site beadonor.ca, soyezdonneur.ca maintenant, et juste vraiment de prendre connaissance que c'est un besoin maintenant et on peut changer ceci dans le futur. Et quand ma santé le permet, je vais être avec eux via Skype, et quand ma santé le permet, et avec ça, on aimerait vraiment enregistrer 1 million de personnes de l'Ontario à être donneurs, et on aimerait utiliser nos voix maintenant pour affecter le futur, parce que de signer notre carte de donneur, ça ne donne pas une vie aujourd'hui. Ceci va affecter des générations, et c'est pas quelque chose que aujourd'hui va changer, mais dans le futur, ça va donner l'espoir à ceux qui doivent attendre sur une liste, ou ceux qui peuvent peut-être perdre quelqu'un. Ça, comme ça réassure que dans le futur, on aurait peut-être plus de chances à make it through, comme je dirais. So I think our ultimate goal is just really to register 1 million people in Ontario, but to make this cause known and bring awareness to this in the best way we can. And I'm getting lost between French and English. I don't know what I've said and what I haven't, but...
You're doing pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's an honor to be part of this team. And I will someday, hopefully, Lord willing, walk across Canada and bring the awareness to every school that I can, with the help of my mom, if she wants. But she's my support person, and as much as this has been a tough experience, it's been awesome.
Thank you. Well done, as usual. Before I bring Ms. Leona Hollingsworth up here, I just want to add that we're carrying the torch for Elaine, because as Haled eloquently said, by saving one life, you save mankind. And, we feel that these, we call them the 3 generals, leading an army of students throughout Ontario, that, we can turn this thing around. We don't have to say that Ontario has one of the worst organ rates, that it has one of the best. And that's what we're shooting for, all of us. And so this is a collective effort that involves all religions, all political parties. There's no boundaries in this. There's no bragging rights. There's no spotlight for any one person. It's a collective thing that we all got to pull together and do it, and we can do it. And after Ms. Leonie Hollingsworth says a few words, I just want to briefly explain how we're going to do our webcasting. So, Ms. Leonie Hollingsworth from Trillium Gift of Life Network, by the way.
Thank you, George. I just want to say Trillium Gift of Life Network wishes all of the torchbearers the best of luck.
To do one thing?
Yes.
Sure, sorry. No, yeah.
Make sure as many people as possible are watching you, even though they're not here, they're watching that field.
Trillium Gift of Life Network wishes all of the torchbearers the best of luck today as they head out on their journey across the province to share the importance of organ and tissue donation. Right now, there are 1,500 people in Ontario waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. TJLN is working with our partners to build a strong culture of organ and tissue donation in the province, and we're proud of the progress that we have made so far. 2011 was a record year for organ donations in Ontario, with 220 deceased and 254 living donors. There were 946 organ transplants performed in the province last year, an increase of 53% since 2003. Of course, there is still much work to do. Only 21% of Ontarians have registered their consent for organ and tissue donation. This is simply not good enough. Every step you take on your journey will hopefully convince another person to visit www.beadonor.ca to take 2 minutes to make a choice that may one day save a life. Safe travels.
Thank you, Leon.
Thank you.
You can actually. Okay, so briefly, before we get to the questions, I just want to say how this webcasting is going to work. What we're doing is we're combining Skype and webcasting as we go from community to community. And health permitting, when she's up to it, Elaine will join us, talking to the kids. We usually have student assemblies that range from anywhere from a few hundred to a couple of thousand. And, you know, with all the media coverage there as well, we feel that by, you know, having the kids hear Haled's story, Christopher's story, and Len's story, that they'll become their army, and they'll register right there and then, and they'll ask their family and their friends and their communities and their Facebook and their Twitter, you know. So as we're going step by step, community to community, we're going to ask which community can have the bragging rights of registering the most in their community, because that one day we can probably calculate that, hopefully. So with that, if you have any questions, following this, we're going to light we're going to do some photo ops with the torch at the front, and then we're going to carry the torch to the Toronto Hospital.
Hélène, j'aimerais te demander comment est-ce que tu vis avec le succès de pouvoir sensibiliser autant d'Ontariens, de Canadiens, de personnes même aux États-Unis, de signer cette carte de don d'organes. C'est le combat d'une vie pour toi?
Mais pour moi, que le succès, c'est pas pour moi, c'est pas à moi-même. Ça prend beaucoup de monde à se rendre comme à ce but. Donc, c'est vraiment que le support que j'ai m'aide à se rendre à cette situation-là. Je pense qu'on a vraiment la recette parfaite pour faire le succès comme ça. On a quelqu'un jeune qui fait face à le problème. J'ai du support mais c'est parfait. J'ai travaillé dans différentes places, donc ça, j'ai toute une équipe qui est là pour moi, et les jeunes sont sensibilisés à ça. On voit qu'il y a un besoin, donc on peut aider maintenant une population. C'est quelque chose qu'on peut faire pour aider quelqu'un d'autre, puis ça nous fait on feel comme un héros, comme je dirais. Donc je pense qu'avec les médias sociaux aussi, c'est tout le monde sont tout le temps au courant de ce qui se passe. Ça fait une recette. It's just the perfect time, comme je dis, c'est parfait, une parfaite.
Est-ce que les politiciens, là, tu es à Queen's Park, est-ce que les politiciens ici peuvent faire plus pour le don d'organes? Qu'est-ce que tu leur demanderais si tu pouvais leur parler aujourd'hui? Tu vas certainement en rencontrer quelques-uns.
Juste de vraiment en parler avec tout le monde. S'ils peuvent commencer à parler avec leur famille. C'est ça le but vraiment, c'est d'encourager le monde à se parler entre eux. S'ils veulent faire quelque chose de plus grand, c'est leur choix. Mais je pense que ça commence avec d'en parler avec ceux qui sont proches d'eux. Et ici, peut-être, s'ils veulent écrire dans des newsletters comme avez-vous signé votre carte, parlez-en avec votre famille. Ça, un donneur, 8 vies, tu sais. Juste comme l'effet qu'on a, juste peut-être d'en parler avec ceux qui sont proches, et peut-être s'ils sont encouragés de prendre the bigger step après ceci.
Bonne chance, merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Any other questions from the media?
My colleague from the CBC just arrived. I'm good with French. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Bonne chance.
Merci.
You don't have no questions at all?
We're good.
Okay, I think we're pretty much done then. So if is there any one-on-ones before we make it? You want to do some? Okay. So we'll do the one-on-ones, and then we'll slowly make our way to the front of the building where, you know, we'll do some photo ops. We can't light the torch with the oxygen. But you know how we photoshopped you in that picture? So.
It's good.
Yeah, so we'll do that again, and you know, light the torch after, because we're going to make our way to the hospital after, and you know, we're going to pray for Elaine in all religions. We're going to have the kids cheering for her, and remember what I said, by doing this for her, we're doing it for humanity, you know, so keep that in mind. And so with that, we'll proceed outside.